Countries like the US, Qatar, or Norway are all known to be some of the richest in the world, but they are all bested by this tiny nation. Luxembourg, a small European country located in Western Europe, is one of the wealthiest nations in the world. With a population of just over 600,000, Luxembourg has a gross domestic product per capita of around $130,000, and its standard of living is among the best. But how did this tiny nation become so rich? In this video, we'll examine the factors that contribute to Luxembourg's prosperity and wealth. We need to start by looking back at history. Around the year 1870, the country claimed neutrality from France and made moves to establish itself on the world stage as an independent player. However, after being invaded by Imperial and Nazi Germany during the First and Second World Wars, the country had its struggles to re-establish its independence. But when the global conflict finally ended, Luxembourg managed to become one of the founding members of both NATO, the United Nations, and what would later become the EU. This was the start of the country's new chapter. Today, Luxembourg is the wealthiest country in the world, but what factors have actually contributed the most to this fact? Next, we need to talk about taxes. Luxembourg's favorable tax laws and regulations have made it a popular destination for foreign investment. This has obviously attracted a great deal of money from other countries, and this inflow of capital has helped to drive the country's economy forward. However, even though the taxes on corporations are extremely beneficial, the average citizen does not get quite the same treatment, with a top tax rate coming in at 42%. Compared to other countries, this is definitely on the higher side, but not nearly the amount of taxes paid in countries like Denmark, where the top rate is 55.9%. One thing to note though, is that the citizens of Luxembourg definitely receive some great benefits from the taxes they pay, with free healthcare and completely free public transport being some of the perks. One often overlooked component is Luxembourg's stable political and economic environment, which has made it an attractive destination for foreign investors. Additionally, the country is one of the most open-minded, tolerant societies on earth, which is shown through the fact that they were the first country in the world to have an openly gay prime minister. Another huge reason for Luxembourg's wealth is its highly developed financial sector. The country has a long history of banking and finance, and today it's home to many international banks, investment funds, and insurance companies. These institutions have helped to create a large pool of capital that has fueled the country's economic growth. Another important factor in Luxembourg's success is its geographical position, making it the perfect place for a European hub. The country is located at the crossroads of Europe, and its central location makes it an ideal base for businesses looking to reach a large market. This has led to the establishment of many multinational corporations in Luxembourg, which has helped create jobs and spur economic growth, with companies like Amazon having their main European base located in the country. As a multilingual country located in between the French and German-speaking cultures, Luxembourg also plays a special role on the European media side. The country is home to two giants in the world of audiovisual communication, namely RTL Group, Europe's leading commercial broadcaster, and the satellite company SES, which operates the Astra satellites that bring in huge amounts of royalties, obviously furthering the country's economic growth over time. Lastly, we have tourism, which may not be the highest contributor to the country's economy, but it's undoubtedly not far down on the list. As of 2019, the industry generated almost 9% of the country's total GDP, equaling out to a whopping $9 billion. There you have it. Thanks to its booming industrial sector, great geographical position, and diversified economy, Luxembourg have emerged as the world's richest country. If you liked this video, I recommend you also check out these other videos covering personal finance and technology.